Alright, what is up you guys? It is Reggie. We are coming at you with a brand new Black Ops 4 video, and today we're going to be doing kind of like, I don't want to call it a review because it's not like, I mean it's kind of a review, but it's going to be a very loosely termed review. I got to play around a little bit. I know that you probably noticed that the sound is a little bit weird because I'm actually viewing it back in the theater mode. It's not live because I wanted to kind of go through some of the aspects and not have to think about like what's going on in the game right now. So I just picked like a halfway decent gameplay. I'm not really very good at, like, generally the multiplayer. I kind of get reamed in my bunghole every single time. But I have to say that right away, my first impressions was I jumped on and I got into Blackout mode. And I thought Blackout mode was so crispy and so sick. I still don't know if it's something that I might make a video on just because, like, I don't know, like, is it really worth it having a video? Maybe if I get a ton of kills. But, I mean, solo W's... As much as I'd like to lie to you and tell you that I win all the time, I really don't win that much. So I don't really want to post a video that's going to be super long, and it's just kind of me chilling out trying to hang out for that W. I do like about the Blackout mode, it's similar to PUBG where you can heal yourself and stuff. Mind you, I did not grasp the full concept of the radiation in this one. I still don't fully understand it. I kind of get it, but like you got to be pretty close to people in order to radiate. So there's, with the Blackout mode, I like that you can jump on helicopters. I know that everybody thinks it's weird the way that you have to like hold X and A to pick up stuff, which is weird because it's like, you know, you don't know when you're supposed to hold and when you're supposed to just press, and then there's a lot of different options. But I think it's a learning curve that you can pick up, and you know me, I like Gears of War and Rocket League and games with relatively different learning curves. So I think that Black Ops 4, just having all that weird stuff that you need to get used to adds to its replay its replay, you know, ability. I probably won't even sit all the way through this match, but I do want to show you the theater mode a little bit, so I can press the L stick and I can go around and fast forward it and say I want to, like, right now I'm fast forwarding, so you can do also, whoa, I was just panning through people. You go through it, and first of all, you can spectate whoever you want. You can speed it up, and you can also hold down the left trigger, and let's say here, let me see if I can get to a point where it looks like I might get a kill. So you can fast forward with the right trigger. I just grabbed that hill, which is dope. Okay, so got wrecked in that one. So right here, you can see I'm slowing down. He's throwing a frag. Boom, 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 and you can control. You can do it however fast you want to do it. It's really cool. You can also press B and go like this and say you want to do director mode. You can go around. So, see the frag coming through? Maybe this guy's going to come and pick it up. You can do all kinds of crazy shots. See that? I'm zooming around. These dudes are jumping. Crazy shots. He's taking the heat. You can also turn off the HUD mode so that way you don't have to see their health bars and names and stuff like that. There he goes. So yeah, the director mode, I mean, we haven't had a theater mode in so long, it's just filthy to see it again, and it's really nice to see. I like it a lot. We'll get out of theater mode now. We'll end the film. Yeah, other than that, in the Blackout mode, you can get into helicopters and fly around. It has elements of the old maps while also being different. Also, it brings back a lot of the old Black Ops maps, which I'm a huge fan of, like, you know, and that's the thing is, when I was coming into this game, I didn't want to like it because I didn't want to see repeats. As you can see, you can do your replays for Blackout only, or you can do it for you can bookmark them. You can do zombies only, which is a little glitchy because I've played multiple games of zombies and they don't all show up. So, or you can just do multiplayer. So you can do, or you can just look at the whole recent games, just whatever you've been playing. So, one thing I wish they did about and maybe this is a feature that I haven't figured out, but I wish it would tell you, like, make it a little bit easier, like kill death ratio or things like that, you know, or if you won the game or anything like that. It doesn't really tell you. It just tells you the length of the game and what type, and you can see it all right there. So if I back out of there, here's your, I'll go all the way back. So this is the main thing you get in, and it's just your classic. Press A to start. Most games do this. You get the super high resolution thing of the Ruin, and you get to check it out. And I think it changes the characters so you can see. So there's the Specialist HQ, which I actually haven't explored too much at all, actually. So you can go watch this video. You can do this on your own time. We don't have to do that. So yeah, I don't really know about this very much. Maybe this is similar to the campaign. Maybe there's like missions almost Rainbow Six style, but I'll have to look into it. Man, look at me not exploring the full game. There's the store where you can obviously go and buy COD points and whatever, blah, blah, blah bullshit. You can do play local. It'll have just your basics, so like duos, which I guess is probably most common, IX, which is what they're most excited for you to go play. In the zombies, what's kind of cool is you can go in and you can do... It's a little bit tricky to set up, but all you got to do is if you want to play solo, you can go into choose playlist, which it's already on, but you can set your difficulty, and then you can do pick your Voyage of Despair, Blood of the Dead, IX, or you can do public, or you can do rush, which I don't know, I haven't really gone too terribly much into a lot of these, but I imagine it just intense fast action mode, so it keeps it moving. So yeah, man, there's all kinds of cool stuff on the zombies mode. In the blackout mode, it'll just have duos. I don't know what exactly it picks duos for you, but you can just go into there. You can set your character. You can do all kinds of customization on there if you want to. Appearance, gestures, tags. I don't know. I don't really care that much. I just want to play the game. It don't matter to me, man. So, and then in here it just has Capture Mosh Pit, which kind of just wants to get people into playing regular game modes. It's actually pretty difficult to go in and find Team Deathmatch. You can see I already have it selected because I was playing it earlier, but other than that, it would go into Featured, in which you have these modes. Then you got to go over to Core, and then you got to go Team Deathmatch is all the way on the bottom, so you might not even notice it, and you're kind of looking around, and you're like, where the heck is Team Deathmatch? You'd think it'd be right at the top, but I think they're trying to pull away from the Team Deathmatch a little bit and get you to play more objective-based games, because Team Deathmatch is kind of just basic, and if, I'll get into this in a moment, but it's kind of just basic, and you might find yourself getting wrecked a lot in Team Deathmatch because the only people who play it are people who play this game nonstop, and they like to play Team Deathmatch. This is kind of just your, a lot of people don't know what they're doing, so they'll just go in and they'll just hit, this, or this. So if you hit duos, it'll drop you in and it'll fill the squad. If you hit zombies, it'll fill the squad. If you hit Mercenary Mosh Pit, it will fill the squad, obviously. But one thing I wanted to get into, another year goes by, another Call of Duty comes out. We still don't have... The servers are okay for me. I haven't had too much of a problem. I have dropped a couple matches when I'm trying to get into Blackout. But when you're in multiplayer, I joined in. I was level 1, or I don't even know what my level is right now. It's not that high. I think it might be 10. But I went into a match. I was level 1, and I played against a guy who was 2nd Prestige and had Diamond SMGs. And it's absolutely no ranking system involved in the game, so it's like I'm just getting pooped on by a whole squad of people who are prestige already and just going around melting me, and I don't even know what the heck is going on. So we'll do another video that's like I'll try and break down each of these individually because they are so different in such different aspects of the game. Obviously you guys seen the zombies episode where I went in and tried to open up the map, and part 2 will be coming soon. And yeah, I mean, realistically though, one thing that I have noticed is that every year a new Call of Duty comes out, and not every year am I interested. I always go out and get them. I didn't buy this one. I'm actually playing it. I redboxed it, and I've rented it. So I just kind of wanted to get a feel of the game because I just don't trust it anymore. But I got to say, every single time Treyarch drops a game, I'm always back in because it was like, Black Ops was amazing. I won't even go through all the old Call of Duties because there's so many. But once you get into like Ghosts, sucked. Advanced Warfare, sucked. Black Ops 3 comes out, amazing. What was the next one after that? Infinity War, didn't like it. Or Infinite Warfare, sorry, I didn't like it. And then World War II comes out, didn't like it. Black Ops 4 comes out. I actually, with the blackout mode and everything, I'm gonna be the first to tell you, I was skeptical of the blackout mode, and I was like, dude, what's the point in even having a blackout mode? You're just gonna hop on the bandwagon with everybody else. This is probably the most polished, like, battle royale I've seen yet. And PUBG is good, and I love playing PUBG, and I don't really play much Fortnite, but Fortnite is very polished, and it's very nice, and it's just kind of a, as far as without having the building aspect, because Fortnite is so separate in that sense, Blackout mode is great. But I'll save that. I'll go into the Blackout on its own video, but I'd have to say overall, man, this game's great. I'm going to return it to the Redbox when my rental is up, and I'm probably going to go out and pick it up with the next paycheck. I really like this game. You'll probably see a lot more of it on my channel. Thanks Treyarch for shutting me up and stopping me in my place once again. The only thing I would fix is that matchmaking mode. I know a lot of people want the campaign. I wasn't much of a campaign player anyway, so I'm not missing anything. So, yeah, this is kind of my analysis of Black Ops 4. It's a fun game. I've played it for a couple days now, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to go ahead and, if I have to put a number on it, dude, I'd have to say it's a solid 8 out of 10 so far, and that's only after playing it. I literally got it yesterday. So I've played probably a total of maybe 5 hours on the game, and I'm giving it an 8. So take that with a grain of salt. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the rating. I hope you go out and pick up Black Ops 4, and I hope you keep watching my Black Ops 4 videos. Thanks so much for watching. I've been Reggie. This has been Black Ops 4 Review. Bye-bye.